Build the dream in FIFA 20, pay less and get more, and use the code TVM at checkout for a bigger discount. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to another video. This is going to be something very different because I'm going to mash a few things into one here. It's kind of like a road to glory, but not really. So, yesterday it was brought to my attention, I'm sure a lot of you know about this already, that there is a particular way to score a free kick that is so broken it has like a 90-something% conversion rate, and it just doesn't. Look at this, it doesn't make any sense. So you get a free kick in this position. You can literally choose any player on the pitch, and yes, I do mean the goalkeeper as well. If you aim that little circle thing toward the, I wouldn't say center of the goal, but if you're on this side, aim it maybe closer to the wall, down the bottom, hold it there, do about 3/4 power, as you can see in the bottom left. I've done just over the, just between the third bar. Because obviously the closer to the goal you are, the less power you're going to need. But generally speaking, what you're going to want to do then is red time it. And then it hits the target. How does that make any sense? So another example, that first one of course I missed. That was my first ever attempt at doing it. This is my second attempt in Weekend League. I've red timed it, so you literally just spam, after you get your power, spam B just to make sure that you red time it. Don't do anything else, don't add any other modifier, don't add top spin or back spin or aim it left or right. Just hold it down. Well, you've already held it down, it's just stayed there, and then just let fly, and that's in. And it's a bit of a dodgy one. I thought, hang on, what's happened there? Because I thought he cleared it off the line, but apparently he didn't quite get there quick enough. But you'll see in a second from the replay, it does cross the line. That is the most broken thing I've ever seen. Like, El Tornado crosses and first time shots on the edge of the area in FIFA 19 were broken. That is an abuse of dare I say a glitch? I don't know. Basically, aim, say if you've got your free kick on the right hand side, doesn't matter whether you've got a left footer or a right footer, on the right hand side, aim it toward the near side each time. I wouldn't say put it in the corner, because obviously you want that sort of, the circle of error means it's going to spray, a little bit left or right. So what you want to do is just put it to the side of the goalkeeper, in between the wall and the goalkeeper basically, and then aim down the bottom, 3/4 power, time it red, so just spam B after you've fixed the shot, and it's likely to go in. I mean, let's have a word about that for a second. I mean, that is a broken mechanic. That is something that EA have somehow, I don't, how can you possibly get that wrong? EA have somehow cocked that up. So I've given you a little tutorial, and I've showed you how to do it, because I feel like the more people that are doing it, and the more people that EA see doing it, the more likely they are to fix it, right? Now, I like it in a way, because it means that if I get a free kick, I've got a much higher chance of scoring than I used to. I like free kicks, kind of, in FIFA. I'm not bad at them. I can hit the target consistently. However, this just makes sure that I score consistently. So what's the problem? Well, it's broken. Let's be honest. A lot of people might be annoyed at me making the video because they don't want it to be patched, because they like it. And, fair enough to a degree, but let's be honest, it's not, it is broken. You're timing it red and aiming it toward the bottom, and you're scoring top bin bangers? How does that make any sense? Anyway, that's just, that's a little word on the free kick. A little tutorial, and hopefully EA patch it, because it's just stupid. If you could score that with a goalkeeper, which you can, by the way, I've seen it happen, that's just mental. That's not right, is it? No? Right. So, as I said at the beginning, bit of a mashup of a video, because right now, I'm actually going to show you Jaime Valdez's Player of the Month card. Why am I showing you this? Just look at this guy's record for me, right? 38 goals in 39 games with, what is it, 20, is that 23 assists or 25? I can't see. I think it might be 23. That is a decent record, you would argue, right? Hey, not bad. Yeah, you've had one weekend league and a couple of rival games with him. That's not bad. Yeah, I've not started him once He's off. That's off the bench. Like, I'm not even talking like, you know, I sub him in straight away. You know, press pause as soon as the game starts. Hate that, by the way. But that's sort of, I don't know, 60, 70-minute substitutions. Some cases, very rarely, I will sub him in at half-time instead of Insigne if I need it. Now, you can't see the stats with the sniper applied because he doesn't have 10 chem here because, like I said, he's on the bench. But he does have some insane pace. And what I notice about him is he will literally finish everything. I mean, this guy has saved my bacon so many times this weekend. Honestly, right, without him, I genuinely don't know where I would have finished this weekend because I've struggled this weekend. I'm not going to blame the gameplay because, to be fair, for me, gameplay has been smooth. Like, I've not had one game where I thought, oh god, this feels really bad, you know, like sluggish and unresponsive. Most games I've played have been, you know, there's been bits of BS in there where you're passing the ball, it's just gone wayward. It's like, you know, I've passed to the left back and it's aimed at the right back or something. Like, that happens every game, but that's been quite bad this weekend. That's happened a lot. Players not, you know when you're through on goal, you've got a defender behind you, but he's behind you, right? And you cannot release the ball. You can't shoot, you can't pass, you can't move because that player is right behind you and he's almost touching you, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere his foot wraps around you and gets the ball, and it's because you can't shoot or you can't pass or whatever. That happened a lot, but with that being said, for the most part it was relatively smooth. Jaime Vardy off the bench is an absolute monster, and I believe this SBC is still available, and if you haven't done it, I cannot stress this enough, you need to do it. So that's my team that I've been playing with in Weekend League. I stop at goal 3 every week because I genuinely don't see the point in continuing. Plus, by the time I hit 14 wins, I'm really close to an aneurysm. So I kind of just, you know, for my own sanity, I stop. But what I tend to do is I'll either bring off. It depends what minute. If I bring him on at half time, I tend to take Insigne off. I move Lucas Moura down to the cam spot because I play a 4-1-2-2, and I have Mertens and Vardy up front. Now, something that I saw a while ago, well, something I started doing, and then I saw someone in particular say it in a video. I can't remember who it was, but with your strikers, what you want to do, say you've got a right-footed striker and you play a 4-1-2-2, play him on the right-hand side. Now, if you've got two right-footed strikers, obviously this is irrelevant, but if you play your right-footed striker on the right-hand side of that strike partnership, so, you know, the right striker, you will score so many more goals because just like Jaime Vardy is doing here in the clips and Mertens is doing everything like that, you aim near post and the goalkeepers have little to no chance of saving it. Like, we're through again here with Jaime Vardy, we near post it, and near post this year is very overpowered. Last year you went across the keeper. I say that. Last year you passed it out of the box. You did an El Tornado and headed it in, right? But no, FIFA 18 it was like low drivens and across the keeper and things like that. And it's been across the keeper for years. Now it's near post, and I like it a lot. It's so effective. That is my go-to if I'm in the penalty area. In this situation, I have to hit it across the keeper because near post wasn't really an option. And Jaime Vardy, look at that. 92nd minute, Jaime Vardy comes off the bench, and with little to no momentum behind him because I'm not really in charge of these games. Well, that's a lie. I mean, I am, but I'm not really getting that many opportunities, and that's why I bring Jaime Vardy on. He has pace. I don't know what his strength is because I just neglected to look at it, but he has presence. You can't deny that if you have him, you'll know what I'm talking about. Regardless of what his strength is, if you are running and you hold shield, as in LT or L2, you will more often than not sort of hold off the defender. And because he's got that pace and he's got that strength, it is so handy. And I don't know of another player, I can't remember ever using another player that was as good as this off the bench. I mean, this guy is absolutely insane. And like I said, saved my bacon so many times. Bit of a mashup of a video. I'm aware, you know, free kick tutorial into best super sub going, but I could have made it into 2 videos, but I thought, nah, that's just lazy. Let's just throw it all into one and give the people some information. I did have something else I wanted to say in the video, and I completely forgot what it was. So until the next time, if you have enjoyed this video, do me a favour and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you do, and until the next video, goodbye.
Football Index, the game changed. Download the app now.